This is the Akai Gx400d Deluxe. This is the second unit that Akai built. Beside it, you'll see the Roberts Duet, which was a unit really closely identified with that was rebranded in the US. No tape lifters, no automatic cutoff, but cool units. Akai provided a nice pouch for their microphone. They also provided this cardboard insert that would go over the controls so that you knew how it worked. This is the Akai stereo recorder. This is very interesting because this is basically the same as their mono recorder. If we're to go stereo, this all provides channel 1, and then through their connections, by changing the head from full track to half track, you can go stereo. And the unit below it is the second channel. And it also has a built-in amplifier, metering system. Allows you to change whether it's going to record, play, or stop. And it allows you to set the phase of the speakers, phase A, phase B. That Akai and Roberts share configurations. Well, this is another very classic one. This is a 10.5-inch reel machine, incredible torque, beautiful playback. These are both solid state units. All the lettering and everything are basically the same, except that one has the Roberts logo on it and one has the Akai logo. And this unit was also produced as an Akai, and this is the Roberts 333X. This is the Akai Gx400d Ss. It's called a 4-channel or 2-channel surround stereo tape deck. It plays 3 3/4, 7.5, and 15 IPS. It'll record all 4 tracks in one direction, and you can use what they call quadra sync, which is basically turning the record head into a playback head so that you can do sync recordings. If you record using 2 tracks, this unit will actually play both forward and reverse, but that is only for 2 tracks, playing forward on tracks 1 and 3 and reverse on 2 and 4. For the automatic shut-off, you can actually switch it on or off. You also have a selector for the reverse of the machine playing 2-track. You can either play through once and cut off, or it'll do continuously from one end to the other. This of course requires that you have a metal strip at each end of the tape. The unit enables cue, so you can do editing, which frees the reels. It has a pause, has a 4-digit counter. It allows you to adjust the reel size to either 10-inch or 7-inch. The recorder has tape and source monitoring. It has an adjustment for the tape selection. You can either use normal or low noise tape. Plugs for headphones, controls for both line and mic on each of the 4 channels. An output for front and rear volume control. And then it has 4 inputs for microphones. On the back it also has DIN inputs and outputs for regular RCA plugs. This recorder came to us from the original owner in its original box and is in very good shape. Winds are a little bit slow, but this is actually caused by the Gx456 tape, I believe. Again, it'll get going once it doesn't have the tape drag. This is the Akai Gx747, a quarter-track auto-reversing tape recorder. Its uniqueness was known as the lambda loading system, which the pressure roller was brought up by a mechanism and brought into contact with the capstan. This unit ran 2 speeds, 7.5, 3 3/4, 3 motors, 6 heads, including the GX heads. This is the Akai Gx747 that came out in the early 80s. The unit sold for approximately $1,200. It was a 3-motor direct drive tape recorder, quarter track, had 10.5-inch reels, auto reversing, very classy flip down panel that exposed the controls, had motorized tension arms, great desk cover, custom made for this unit. The Gx747 has pitch control, a reverse selector where it will play forward, reverse, or continuous. It has memory select. It can do auto stop. The unit can use a timer for auto start. Has tape and source monitor. It's 2 speeds, 7.5, 3 3/4, bias adjustments. And it has mic and line mixing. Has DVX type 1 and an auto mute button.